Dan, on the $80 million water sale that's hit headlines this week, do you have concerns about that purchase that the government made? And if so, what are those concerns, or what are the questions that you have?
This water scandal is really starting to come to light, isn't it? This was the nation's biggest water purchase, the most expensive water purchase, and now we're seeing question marks about the probity of it. You've got the particular minister, Mr. Taylor. You know, he used to make a living from working with this company, goes into Parliament, and the company gets a super contract. A lot more questions to answer here. And by the way, why this is relevant to the Australian people is there's a lot of taxpayer money, probity questions as far as the eye can see. But even more importantly than that, our river system's stuffed. And it's stuffed because this is a government who hasn't had a plan to look after the whole of the river basin. It's played favourites, it's pursued particular commercial agendas, and as a result, Australia's mighty Murray-Darling is on the critical list. This is the problem. That's why we should have a National Anti-Corruption Commission too.
What does the Prime Minister need to do with regard to the water problem right now in the middle of an election campaign to set it right? What can and should he do?
Produce all the documents. Got to answer, is this the right process? I think I'd be interested to hear if Mr Turnbull, former Prime Minister Turnbull, knew what his ministers were doing or whether or not they were going rogue. I do think that this is an inquiry which today the Prime Minister needs to say one thing. Is he completely confident that everything's above board? Is he going to stake his reputation on whether or not all of these matters have been done above board? And if he is, then he needs to come clean with all of the detail.
Just to be clear, what questions do you say the government needs to answer over the $80 million water deal?
First question is the Prime Minister satisfied with the probity of all the decisions? And if he is, will he agree to an audit or a commission of inquiry to demonstrate that the questions being raised are not valid? He needs to come clean. He needs to say, does he 100% guarantee Barnaby Joyce's actions? Does he 100% guarantee everything Angus Taylor did? And if he does, he needs to demonstrate to the public why he is so confident in these matters.